Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do the Jaclyn Hill Ride or Die tag. I was not tagged, but I feel like doing it, so I'm gonna. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. I don't have a list. I'm gonna show you the actual products, probably out of order from what she has them listed in the tag, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna start with the primers. Figure we'll start, with what we start with when we put makeup on and work our way out. So I have two primers that So I have two primers that have found their way to the top of my list. So the first one is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This was a sample or one of the products in the Sephora Playbox 2 months ago, I think. And it is seriously just the best. It does not make my skin oily or appear oily, but it does give a really beautiful glow to the skin. So I really love that one. The other one that I have been loving and using in conjunction with another primer is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer Pore Minimizing. So it's like the purple one. And it is just skin toned, and it reminds me of the Professional, but it smooths out really nicely and camouflages those pores. I have pretty large pores, and I really like that primer. Okay, so the next is foundation. The foundation that I've used the most this summer is the Maybelline Better Skin foundation in the shade Buff Beige, number 40. And I'm almost done with this bottle, so if that tells you how much I've used it this summer, because I've only been using it since I started getting tan, so just the summer. So yeah, just the last couple of months, and I love it. It has made my skin look flawless and just really beautiful when I use it. So yeah, that is my favorite foundation, my Ride or Die. I have another one, but I ran out of it, so I don't have it here to show you, but it's the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. That one I love, but I can't use it in the summer because it does make me more oily or appear more oily. So I haven't used it in the summer. I ran out probably in like June, and I just haven't bought it again yet, but I will be repurchasing. Then for concealers, I have two because I use them together every day, always, without fail. The first one is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer. This is just the salmon toned color corrector that I use under my eyes every day. So foundation goes on, then I put the Dark Circle Concealer, and then I go in with the Wet n Wild Come Correct. It is a thicker consistency. It's kind of like the Bye Bye Under Eye by It Cosmetics, and so it's really full coverage. Depending on if I bake or not, that is what determines whether or not I crease. Today I'm creasing a little bit, but I'm almost 40, so it's gonna happen, like, whatever. So, but I love this concealer, really pretty. Okay, and then for baking or for setting under the eyes, I am in love with the Coty Airspun. This is Translucent, is the shade that I have, which translucent is not really a shade, so. But this it reminds me of growing up and the scent of it, and I love it. I love the way that it feels on my skin, and I love the coverage that it gives. So yeah, that's hands down, that's what I use to set under my eyes. and sometimes in my T-zone. Just depends on how bright I want things to look. My powder to set the rest of my face is the Maybelline Better Skin in shade 50 Natural Beige. And I really just like this in conjunction with that foundation. The combination of the powder, the foundation, and the concealer, because I do love the concealer also, but I found myself reaching for the Wet n Wild Come Correct more often than the Maybelline Better Skin one, so that's why it made it into the Ride or Die. But this powder is really good, really phenomenal. It just helps to give a really flawless, you know, look to the skin. For bronzer, I gotta go with my Butter Bronzer, Physicians Formula. The way that this smells, the way that it looks on the skin. Oh, I love that smell. Yeah, I can't really say too much about it because I love it and I've talked about it in favorites before, and this is it. I have been using a couple of other bronzers lately though. Like I've been reaching for my Tarte Park Ave Princess or Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. So I'm just trying to rotate through, you know, give a little bit of love to stuff that doesn't always get used. Because, you know, I don't know if everybody else does this. I assume that they do, but you find products that you love and you just tend to stick with those all the time. And then everything else in your collection just kind of gets pushed to the back, or, you know, doesn't get as much love. So I'm trying to go through and use everything that I have, just in a rotation. So anyway, for blush, I'm gonna have to go with this Tarte Amazonian Clay in Peaceful. It's just a really pretty neutral shade that goes with any look that I want to create that day. So, and it lasts a really long time. Like it doesn't get patchy. It doesn't fade off really fast. So yeah, for highlights I have two. Now, I know it could seem like I am just saying this because Jaclyn Hill created this tag, but I'm not. One of my favorite highlights is the Becca Cosmetics Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. It's gorgeous, you guys. Seriously, it's one of the most beautiful highlights I've ever seen. And I love me some highlight. So this is definitely one of my Ride or Die. I use it a lot. The other one that I've been reaching for really often is the Smashbox Shimmer. It's so pretty. It's a really soft glow to the skin, and it's gorgeous. I love this one. So those two are the ones that I reach for most often. Okay, eyeshadows. Now, my favorite singles are by Makeup Geek. They're really pigmented and just really beautiful. They're not powdery. They don't give a lot of kick up. And they last on my eyes all day. And I have said this before, I wear my eyeshadows, I wear my makeup, you know, 15 to 16 hours a day most of the time. So it's good if my makeup is lasting that long. Some eyeshadows don't. They tend to wear down throughout the day and they don't last that 15 to 16 hours, but Makeup Geek always does. The other, I decided to do singles and a palette. So the palette that I love is the Carly Bible BH Cosmetics collab. These shadows and highlights are so gorgeous and they smell really good. I've said that before too. They smell really good, and again, they last really well and are just easy to blend out. They don't give a lot of, you know, powdery kickback when you are blending out or anything like that. So I'm gonna go with eyeliner. I don't know if eyeliner was actually included or not in her tag. I can't remember, but I'm gonna include it because I use it every day. And the one that I reach for the most is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner in black. Carbon black? Yeah, black. It lasts in my waterline the most. Even ones that say they're waterproof, even the ones that say that they're waterproof don't tend to last as long in my waterline, but that L'Oreal Voluminous always does. So that's why it made it into the ride or die tag. For a setting spray, I always reach for this, always. I have two other ones that are drugstore, but I don't reach for them like I do for this one. This is MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is just the original scent, not the coconut or lime or rose or whatever they have. Those were limited edition, I believe. But this is the one that I reach for every single day when I do my makeup. And so that's, again, why it made it into this video. Okay, just a couple more products, guys. So mascara. I love a lot of mascaras. I rotate those out too because I do have so many that I really, really love. But the one that I reach for the most, lately anyway, I have two. Essence Lash Princess and Maybelline Lash Sensational. But this one I've loved for longer, so I'm gonna go with this one for this video. This one just always does me right. My lashes hold a curl better. They look more voluminous and long and beautiful. So that's why this is my ride or die. And then the last two are lip products. So I am a sucker for a nude lip. I have probably more nude lipsticks than any other color, for sure, I do. But my favorite right now is the Rimmel, Kate by Rimmel, number 42. So pretty. It's one of those Your Lips But Better colors, and it lasts on me for quite a while. I usually put my makeup on by, 6:30 in the morning, and my lipstick is still on by lunchtime easily. And that's with me, having a snack or drinking. Depending on the day, it could be wine. But usually like Pepsi or coffee or, that kind of thing. But just drinking, and the actual act of drinking and putting a glass to my lips and everything would wear off the lipstick. But this lasts until lunchtime, even doing that. So this is my favorite lipstick. And my favorite lip gloss is the Revlon Supernatural. Again, just a nude shade. It's so pretty. It has the doe foot applicator. And again, this lasts a really long time too. And it's not
sheer. There is a little bit of color payoff. Where am I from? Color payoff.
With this lip gloss. So this is my favorite. I love it. So I think that's gonna do it, guys. I think I made it through that video pretty quick, which is good because my battery's dying. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. And if you haven't done this tag, go ahead and do it. I'd love to see it. Tag me in it if you do, so that I can come and watch. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.